Hey team. Okay, so it is September and I have some specific things that I want to talk to you guys about. My challenge for this month, look at my swag. My challenge for this month is to develop yourself as a leader and to develop the leaders in your team and the leaders around you. Um, so while I was praying about this specific challenge, I wanted to know, what the Lord had for you guys, and just felt Him leading me to look at how He leads us as followers. And even if, don't check out, even if you're not a Christian, this still applies to you. I think we can all agree that Jesus is a great leader, whether or not you believe in Him or not, because He has tons of followers. So let's look at the first way that I feel it's necessary to be a leader. First of all, I'm going to start each one of these videos with the most important things that you need for your team to grow, okay? Get a pen and paper, write these down. One, your why. You need to know why you are doing Plexus, why you believe in it, and why other people are going to believe you. Um, and you need to make sure that your team, every time you sign a new ambassador that wants to be a part of this business, they need to know their why. So set that up with them to figure out what their why is. Um, you also need your goals. So you need your 1 month, your 3 month, your 6 month, and your 1 year goals written out. You can make it pretty. You can make it real direct or however you want it. Mine, I just write them out on a piece of notebook paper and put them on my Plexus binder so that I see them every day when I sit down to work. So wherever you want them, just make it to where you see them at least once a day, every day. Um, you need to know what the high five is, where it is on our team page, and you need to make sure that you are tagging your team in the high five so that they know how what daily activities they could be doing to grow their business. This is one of the easiest ways to teach your teammates how to duplicate what our uplines are doing and what you're doing and things that are going to be successful. It just streamlines everything for you. Um, you need to make sure that you are getting your teammates connected um, by having them added to the Team Plexus Passion page, to the Ripple Effect page, to the Team Plexus Provision page, to both Plexus Journeys and Life Changing Plexus Testimonies. Those are the health testimony pages. Um, you need to make sure that they're connected and plugged into these outlets that are going to be pouring into them and giving them resources to grow their business. Um, if you aren't connected in that way, make sure that you comment on this video and tag your leader so that they know to add you to those things. If they are real fired up about the business and they want more resources, there are other diamond pages that we can add them to. And there are other things that we can do to get them connected and plugged in. So let me know if that is you and you don't feel like you have enough already. Another thing is making sure that they are plugged into challenges. You guys, these challenges, Jessica did one last month. I did two. I try to do one every month so that I'm challenging you guys to grow. I'm not doing this for fun. This is this is time out of my day that I could be doing income producing activities, but instead I am working on. So there's a real bad glare. Instead, I'm investing in you and helping you guys grow because I want you to be successful. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I um, I want you guys to have the kind of freedom that I have experienced through Plexus, and I want your friends and your family to do the same. So I want to invest in you guys, so that's why I come up with these challenges. That's why Jessica comes up with these challenges. Um, so get them plugged in. If you're not doing them, your team will only do as much as you do. So get plugged in yourself and get your teams plugged in. And the last thing is vision, making sure that your team believes in the products, believes in the business, believes in themselves to do it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The very first thing that I feel like the Lord does as He calls us to be Christ followers, and He did with His disciples, His first 12 disciples, was He told them what they were going to be. He tells us what we're going to be, not how they're currently or how we are currently viewed. So we cast vision. As leaders, you have to know how to cast vision for your ambassadors. Help them dream big. A lot of people are going to struggle with belief about the products, belief about the business. A lot of people are going to believe, man, I don't know if the business model really works. I've only seen, one or two people get to the top or whatever. So instilling belief in them that the compensation plan, it's legit, guys. It's so good. Um, I don't know of any other multi-level marketing business that has a compensation plan that's as great as Plexus. Um, and also instilling belief in them. If they don't struggle with that, they probably struggle with belief that they themselves are capable of earning that kind of income. So, as a leader, you are constantly instilling and putting gas on that fire to help it continue to grow. Um, in Luke 5:1 through 11, Jesus chooses his first disciples. Um, it's when he reaches out to Simon Peter and he tells them to let their nets down in deeper waters, and that's when they come up with all these fish, and they're all amazed because it's just this miracle. They've been fishing all day and hadn't caught anything, and then Jesus comes along and um, their nets are full, and so Simon Peter's like, oh, freaked out a little bit. Lord, he says, Lord, don't come near me. I'm a sinner. Peter and everyone with him were completely surprised at all the fish they had caught. His partners, James and John, the sons of Zebedee, were surprised too. Jesus told Simon, don't be afraid. From now on, you will bring in people instead of fish. The men pulled their boats up on the shore. Then they left everything and went with Jesus. Guys, I get chills reading that because as leaders, that's what we're called to do. Um, we are called to see what people are strong at, what they're good at, what gifts the Lord have put inside of those people, and call them out of them and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, you're good at this, but you're going to be great at this. Jesus said, instead of fishing for fish, now you're going to be fishing for people. Um, and that's when it wasn't the actual miracle that caused Simon and the rest of the guys, John and James, to join Jesus. It was Jesus saying, you know what, this is what you're doing currently, but you're about to do even more than that, and it's going to be even greater than what you're doing right now. And that's when they decided, hey, you know what, this is worth leaving to go on to a better thing. So as leaders, you want to know how to call out greatness in someone. What are they good at? What potential do you see in them? Um, are they real easy to connect with? Are they real outgoing? Do they have a great personality? Are they really, really smart and so people trust what they have to say? Are they really relational? Are they really creative to where their posts are going to draw people in and tell a story? Um, are they just real influential? What is it in them that's going to make them great as a Plexus ambassador? And that's what you target. That's what you speak into and call out in them. Casting vision for them is huge. That's what's going to make people want to be on your team and follow you, just as Simon and John and James wanted to follow Jesus because he said, you know what, this is great, or this is good, but that is great. And that is what you want to get people to see. You want to get people to see what their next big thing is, help them cast vision for themselves and for their team. Um, you're going to have to do this a lot, even when they get to silver, when they reach their goals that they've set out for themselves, their 1 month, their 3 month, their 6 month, their 1 year goal. You're going to have to constantly be pouring into them and saying, hey, I know you reached silver, and that's awesome. You did so good, and I'm so proud of you. But gold is just around the corner. And if you'll keep going how you're going now, you'll get there even faster than when you wanted to. So helping them see the potential that they have as ambassadors and as people, man, it's just going to be life changing for them. A lot of people, they don't have life giving relationships like that. That's what I love so much about Plexus is that it's not just a business for me, it's a ministry. I'm getting to get to know you guys one on one and speak life over you guys and like truly love y'all. And so look at it that way. Don't look at it as, you know, people aren't numbers, people are people. So when you start viewing them as relationships and get to know them and their dreams and their hopes and their desires and help them come alongside them and help them reach those things, that's when you're going to see crazy growth in your business. When you actually care about their success and what they desire in their hearts, um, their vision, that's when you are going to start seeing your business explode because their business is exploding. Um, Even if you sign ambassadors and they just want the wholesale discount, use that to do the same thing. Even if they don't ever want to sell Plexus, just in um, just investing in them and their personal health goals and saying, hey, how many medicines are you on? Are you on insulin or are you on, whatever they're on it for? And saying, let's keep track of that together. If you want to lose weight, let's do a clean eating challenge together, or let's, start a workout plan together where we do 50 push-ups this month and go for a walk every night or whatever. Even if you don't live together, even if you live in different states, you can still be each other's accountability partners. So coming alongside of people, helping them see a vision for themselves and saying, hey, even if it's just for their health, and saying, hey, I know that this is where you are now and it's good and it's okay, but give me 3 months from now, give me 6 months from now, and let's do something great. Follow me in that. And so, yeah, I hope that this was encouraging to you guys. I hope that it gives you some new thoughts to go with for your businesses and for your teammates. I'm praying for you guys this month. I hope that these little Devo thoughts are a blessing to you guys, and I love y'all. Bye.